can see the tasks that I previously sent as a teacher, and I can see the students that I have inside my class here, okay? And I can actually send a new task straight from my library to the students, okay? So let's pick Star Maths 2A here for an example, okay? It's loading. I have the table of content here in my left, so I can actually browse between all the contents that I have inside the book. And if I click, you'll see that it will change the screen on my right here, right? So I have other exercises here, but let's go to the first ones there. And I can actually choose exercises straight from my book here. These are Star Math exercises that are hosted inside the book. And I picked 2 exercises here. I can create a task. Let's call it adding and subtracting. And I can pick a due date for the 9th, for example, and I can send the lesson. In real time, my students that are registered to this class will receive the materials as well, okay? So I am now shifting to my student application. Okay, you see that the task was sent. So I am shifting here, and you can see that there's a new task here about adding and subtracting, which is the task that we just sent. I can, as a student, change my avatar here if I want. I can change the color theme of the platform. I can use a dark mode. I can use light mode. I have accessibility features, so I can change the fonts, for example. I have keyboard shortcuts to browse through the platform if I can't use the mouse for some reason, okay? I can have access to my full library here, right? I can just solve the tasks that were assigned by the teacher, like the ones that I'm showing here in the agenda. And I can even filter by book, right? So I only want to see Star Maths 2A activities, which is the book that I just sent, and I am able to. So when I click a task that was sent by the teacher, it will open in my book view that I showed you before, right? So this is a task that I sent earlier. And you can see that the behavior is exactly the same compared to what I was showing you before. You can see, though, that only the exercises that were assigned are clickable. So this one was assigned by the teacher, but this one, you can read that it was not assigned by the teacher. So the student is not able to solve it in this lesson, okay? And when I click in the exercise, I can just go on and solve all the exercises, right? Let me commit a mistake here as well. So you can see that the platform is fully auto-graded for what is right and what is wrong. Let's go for the next exercise here, in which I need to color. And of course, I won't be coloring all of this. It will take a lot of time, but I'm checking here, and you can see that the sum that is correct, that is 15 here in red, is marked as correct. And this sum here, which is not 15, is striped and it's pointed as wrong. Okay, let's proceed. I think that I have an exercise exactly like this afterwards, so I will jump straight into it, which is this one. So we can choose between the symbols here, right? And we can receive right and wrong assessments for it as well. By the way, you can see, as I am showing, that we have different behaviors for each exercise, right? So this is a drop down. I already showed you something that you need to input the number on your keyboard, and there's coloring and etc., right? So every question type is being addressed inside our platform here. And this one as well, right? So let me just input some numbers here. You can see I'm wrong, and I'll click the finish button, okay? After I finish my lesson, I receive some stars for a gamification purpose, right? And I can send a feedback if I want to my teacher, okay? Saying that I understood most, for example. I can write something if I want, and I can just submit my feedback, okay? Now I'll go back, okay? I'm back to my teacher application here, and I can see the tasks that I sent previously, and I can actually enter a task, and I can see the performance of my students in the said task. So I can see that Sunday here spent 6 minutes solving this task. He got 2 out of 5 exercises correct in 7 tries. These were the 2 ones that he got correct. This was a partial answer, right? This one he skipped. And I can actually see it by exercise as well. So I can plan my next class accordingly, understanding where are the strength and where are the points that my class actually needs more explanation about. So this exercise here, where the bar is lower, I can click it and I can understand that maybe my class had some sort of difficulty understanding the concept between bigger than, smaller than, or equal to, and I can actually go back to this in my next class and to address this problem, right? So this is ANS technology, and this is how we're cooperating with Parafina today. We are delivering this fully interactive platform for students and teachers, and hopefully you liked it very much. I want to be sensitive about the time, so I will stop my presentation right now, and I will address any questions that you might have.